2010, big changes. We can't do this ourselves. We can't put this in the code book ourselves.
That would be codified. Well, I see, like I, put in there, the biggest changes was the traffic ones because they put in that texting this year. And all the traffic ones are one simple, they're all cost $200 for all the traffics.
Right.
And I think our persons with disability looks pretty good. This one about false identity is not at all in our book. That must be brand new. And the only thing that's not in our book about municipal properties is having the legal description of the property. It's just, what, 5 words, 6 words in chapter 3. And the all-terrain vehicles to stop at a service station or convenience store is the only thing we don't have in our book.
Is this applicable to all cities when they make this a statement in the Code of Iowa? Or do we have to actually abide by this? Because right now, we don't allow ATVs on the streets at all, unless they're licensed.
Well, I think you have a home rule though if you don't.
Pardon me?
You have home rule. If you don't.
It can override this.
Right.
I mean, if we decided, like Shaler, they're allowed to ride four-wheelers, I don't know how, and if it's to and fro or whatever.
Well, even SAC is too.
Yeah, they can override us.
Golf carts and SAC now are.
Yeah, and some towns do golf carts, Shaler does golf carts. We ran it up. This is basically saying, I know, I went on a couple programs and helped with the one up in Storm Lake. Like Alda had a bunch of people complaining on snowmobiles, okay? But the bar uptown, there was 1 or 2 you had to go to, so they had to designate a route for the sleds to ride on this street to get to here and come back around. They didn't want them running all over, which is right. You don't want them running all over. It's generally what we use is the quickest way out of town, which is you jump in a field or you come up behind here to get the cases to get fuel, and you're out of town. It's not like they're riding through people's yards. It's not supposed to be. So, because I know they were writing tickets that day on people that weren't paying attention or just took off on their own. Their cop was writing tickets. I know that. Wasn't making people happy, but it was. They were told, at the start of it, to follow the route, especially in Alva. They said.
It takes a long time when they started lagging by the.
And that's what it took. That's all it was. Once, like, the first 3 people got ticketed, and everybody else, word was out. Stay on the route.
That's what I think we need to ask the sheriff to do is start policing this up here a little bit more.
Sounds like it's escalating.
Yes, it does. Okay, back to this. I'm going to make a motion for what it's worth to just do the traffic regulations.
Do what now?
Just do the traffic regulations.
So we don't have to adopt all of them, do we?
And if we've got something that's fairly close in each of the other 4,
It's not word for word, right?
just not word for word. I just have a problem with $650 for putting a few codes in the book. Wish I would have thought of this.
Adopt animals, $200.
Doesn't get a second, that's fine. Discuss it some more.
You're going to second it?
I will.
What is the cost for adding one more?
It's on the back, it's on the next page.
Another $150.
For the pulse identification. That'd be if someone got pulled over in the city or on 71.
Or if we get a rescue call.
Okay.
Yeah, a rescue call or, you know, whatever. And,
Since this already had a first and second, we'll finish this out and then we can discuss the next one.
I tried to interrupt her a second.
That could be an amendment.
Hang on a second. Yeah,
Take off mine.
it was interrupted.
It was interrupted.
The
He had the words out of his mouth prior to me.
Tell you what, I'll withdraw my whole motion.
Yes, I withdraw.
Make it cleaner this way.
This is basically saying we got Joe Blow showing up and saying he's
So you want the
police,
pulse?
fire,
Yeah,
identification,
or-
also abuse.
You know, we had the guy in the post office, several years ago. Now, that sort of thing, he would be charged had he,
Should have been, yeah.
well, he was charged anyway,
Yeah.
being passed off in the post office. But, in addition to that, giving false identification.
Yeah.
So, go with that, both of them?
Put those two.
I assume we have nothing about providing false identification.
No, it's not in the book at all.
I think it's getting to be more of a problem too, especially in the,
You're gonna see it more and more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
We'll do what I just said. I'm making a motion to adopt the traffic regulations and provide false identification.
I will now second it.
Modify that.